Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So today we are going to start a new course on web development. This is not going to be a super in-depth course. I'm not going to go in super depth of the basics, but rather I would like to just build a small project to teach you the basics of HTML and CSS. And after that we will learn all the new concepts and some better technologies, and we will also learn JavaScript, which is a programming language used on the front end. Now if you don't know what is front end back end, we will learn all that stuff later. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please consider subscribing to my channel and press the notification bell icon so that you will be notified for all the future videos. So now let's start today's video. So the screen you are looking at currently is a VS Code, Visual Studio Code. It is a free code editor provided by Microsoft, and I think it is the most popular text editor used by all the developers across the globe. And there are many reasons behind that, because first of all it's free, and it provides awesome extensions which provide extra functionality and add so many features. And we can choose between so many themes, like we have like here themes, you can choose any of them, and you can also add new themes. And it provides auto completion, and it provides documentation sometimes. So there are a lot of extensions and themes for this code editor. So it is really great, so I would recommend you to use a VS Code, but you can use some other code editor if you are comfortable with some other code editor. That's fine, but I would recommend using VS Code. I'll just provide a link for downloading VS Code in the video description. And now let's come to the browser. So I will be using Edge, so or new Microsoft Edge. But since it's based on Chromium, which is like a free and open source version of Chrome, you can also use Chromium or Chrome, or you can also use Brave browser. It is also one of the browsers which is very similar to Chrome, but I would recommend you to stick to these three browsers like Chromium, Chrome, or Edge. Okay, so now that we have discussed about our code editor and our browser which we are going to use, I would also recommend you to install Atom Keymap, an extension which will help us to write our code faster, and it has many awesome key bindings or shortcuts which will speed up our development process. And whenever I will be using one, I will just share with you that what those key bindings are, and I might even provide you a cheat sheet or something like that. So check the links, all the links in the description for that. So install this Atom Keymap. And another important one is Prettier. You can install Prettier code formatter to auto format your code. So if you don't know what formatting and indentation is, I'll be talking about that in the future videos. So just install it for now. And you can also install like live server. Here we have live server. Yeah, install live server. What it will do is it will allow us to write the code and save it, and changes will be automatically reflected in our browser. Okay, so that actually speeds up our development process. And how to use this, I will show that in the future videos. Now that we know we are going to use Visual Studio Code IDE or text editor for a development process, we are going to use one of the four browsers: Brave, Edge, Chrome, or Chromium. Doesn't matter which one you are going to choose. You can also use Firefox if you want, but I would recommend you to stick with the first four, some Chrome based browser or Chrome. And then we also know our extensions. And now I would just like to show you the final basic web page that we are going to build in this uh, basics course. Okay, in this introduction to HTML and CSS. And whenever we want to learn something new, we are just going to extend that same project. So as of now, this is our project, this is how it will look. Okay, so this is just a basic website. It has a header, it has some content, it has some dark background. Okay, so I chose dark theme. So as you can see, I have added some hover effects here, here and here. So whenever we click on centralized, it just reloads our page. Whenever we click on web dev, it just takes us to web dev section. This is web dev section. Whenever we click on app dev, we are on the same page, but we just move down to the app dev section. And whenever we click this button, this just takes us to the top. Okay, so this is the basic website we are going to build, and we will definitely extend its features in future, and make it much better. If that sounds interesting to you, consider subscribing to my channel and turn on the notifications, because you don't want to miss any videos. At least complete the introductory section, and we will meet in my next video.